Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of this.
In the end, we're in the third, and there are no outs. I'm John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. Here's Josh Naylor. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Amaya makes the grab, and there's one down. And now the DH, Blaze Alexander. Swing and a ground ball. Horner over to first, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin.
This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning. Back here at Chase Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Seiya Suzuki. Gallen back to work. Right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Ian Happ up to hit. The Happ Daddy. Line in the left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's JT at the dish. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Runner breaks for third. And a foul ball. Runner goes again. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
One out, runner at second. Dansby Swanson stands in. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a foul straight back. Man at second. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Oh, and they got him. Dansby will head back to the dugout after the kill. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Fouled off down the right side. Perdomo, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's inside. 1-2 the count. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The flip, there's one, and that's all they'll get.
Now batting.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Suarez.
And that one fouled off. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. And now 1-2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Grichuk in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one lifted to left. Half turns to the right on the move. And that is that. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hammered, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time.
Runner takes off. Caught and missed. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
1 out. Base is empty. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. And the 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Nico Horner, the next to hit, 1 for 2. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. John Birdie at the plate.
Runner.
First offering. Runner goes. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grichuk squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Gurriel. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Fought off foul. He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And that's in for a strike. And 1-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And there's a foul ball.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Naylor. 1 up, 1 down.
And, you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Suzuki, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Left fielder, number 8,
At the plate, Ian Happ. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Gurriel handles the chance. Back here in the desert, now it's on the mound now, Colin Ray.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Goes down looking. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Now move to first. Carroll gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hit in the air, right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
So those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Marte in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Birdie puts it away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Thompson. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Number 81, Ryan.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Thompson.
Oh, 1 now. And that is out of play. Got him swinging, and 1 out now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Liner, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center.
There goes the runner. Smash to the left side. Suarez throw to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Out at third, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1. Randall Grichuk now. And there's the strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time, and they don't get the out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Gurriel gets a piece. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. Now a chance for Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The 0-2. Got him! That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strike.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. Runner takes off. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. So up now for Chicago, John Birdie.
John birdie.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Action in the pen down there. A.J. Puck, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Mantiply warming up as well. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. One hit. And we're back. Good now. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Porter Hodge.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next pitch inside. And the count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up the middle. Toss to Turner. One gone to the bottom of the eighth. Blaze Alexander will hit next.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Outside low, and that is ball one. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Happ drifts towards it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is a...
That's strike 3 and the third out. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Mantiply.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Calls it in, and there's one away. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on the go in the dirt, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swing and a drive. Happ Daddy connects. Deep right field. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. No runs. Back here at Chase Field. So bottom of the ninth. And now here is Geraldo Perdomo. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Happ heads towards it. Hauls it in. 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Here's Ketel Marte. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Center field. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Swing, and it's popped straight up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches, really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.